In this episode of One Drummer's Journey, my good friend Brandon gives excellent advice to the parents of young musicians, and I get very, very real about how glamorous being a musician really is. Just got done with the meeting and now I'm headed to St. Petersburg for a rehearsal for the Latin Jazz Festival that I'm playing on Saturday. I should be getting to St. Petersburg early. Rehearsals at 1 and it's 11 a.m. right now. I haven't eaten. I need to eat something. I'm gonna get to the spot early and then I'll be able to finish writing out those charts because I ran out of time. I'm on my way to Fort Myers, where I'm gonna meet up with my good friend and beast bass player Brandon Robertson, and he's gonna be in the vlog. He doesn't know it yet, but he's gonna be in the vlog. This is Brandon Robertson. He plays bass and he's wonderful. Give some advice to the parents, to my students that are listening.
My mom always told me, she's like, I'll support you, whatever it is you want to do, as long as you give it 110%. So to the parents that have children that want to pursue music and that's what they love and they have a passion for it, you should allow them to explore it. My mom never stopped me from doing music. She actually allowed me to do it. She let me play bass when I was 10 years old. I told her I wanted to do it. She said, "Are you sure?" And I was like, "Yes." She said, "The bass is too big for you." I was like, "I don't care, I'm gonna learn it." And I put in the work and the time, and eventually it paid off, and now I am a music college professor. So the advice I would say is be very supportive and let them explore who they are, because you never know, once they tap into something, they'll take off. And as long as they know you got their back, they're gonna keep going at it.
Yep, 1, 2. Hey, you good? Hey, 1, 2. Yep, 1, 2. Is this patch right? Yep, 1, 2. I mean, I'm just looking at the snake. It's 3 and 4 are not even patched. Did I do that or did...
No, that's a D.
Rack 1, please.
Sorry?
Rack 1, Tom 1. Can you play the whole thing? When he gets finished, can you play the whole thing?
Sure. That was fun. It's not so often that I get to play large stages like I did just now, so that was a fun experience as always. And got to play some good music. The percussionist was amazing. I gotta hook up with that guy some more because he was incredible. He showed me some cool stuff on the congas. And now I'm headed to Jeff's wedding to set up a ton of stuff. I'm setting up my drums and also the entire sound system, so that's gonna be a long process. It is so hot outside right now. It's burning hot. I'm like sweating. I'm not wearing the shirt, so it's fine, but it is so hot. Jeff's wedding last night went absolutely wonderful. The crowd received the band very well, and we had a wonderful time. It was good to celebrate with him. I'm so happy for you, Jeff, and I'm happy for you, Alyssa. Thank you for making my friend so happy. So you saw in the video how hot it was and all of the setting up that I was doing. This is not glamorous, and I think it's very important, especially for younger musicians who are watching that are thinking about doing this, that they don't go into doing music with delusions of grandeur, that everything is going to be amazing and you're going to get on a tour bus and everyone's going to take you to where you're going to play. Then you'll get there and the drums and the PA will be set up and everything. It almost never starts that way for anyone. Almost never does it start that way. It usually starts the way I'm doing right now, where I show up and I drive a lot of different places. And I get a hotel for myself that night and all of that. That's how it normally goes. It should not be expected that this is going to be glamorous for a long time. Being an entrepreneur, which is ultimately what being an independent musician is a marathon. And for most people, the big gigs and the big payers, they don't start when you first start playing. And I've been in this career now for almost 2 years, like truly in my career for almost 2 years. So I have no expectations for not having to do long drives and things being set up when I get there. I don't have expectations for that. Now those happen, and they happen much more frequently than they did the first year that I started, but I have no expectations for those things. The bigger stuff is gonna come because I'm not gonna stop working. I'm gonna keep getting better, I'm gonna keep working harder, I'm gonna keep creating, and that's when the nicer stuff is going to come. But I'm gonna play the patience game until then. But I'm not going into this thinking that it's going to be glamorous. Setting stuff up when you're sweating and it's hot is not glamorous. And trying to find a hotel when it's already nighttime and everything is booked, not glamorous. But I have no interest in glamour. What I really want to do is make people happy with music and play music myself and have a good time doing that. And I'm actually doing that right now. Most people can't say that they're doing what they want to be doing in their career when they're 25. But ultimately, I'm doing what I want to be doing right now. And that is wonderful. But glamorous, it is not.